Hey everybody, Sickness here to bring you another Collection Corner video where we take a look into my collection. Today, once again, we'll be talking about some titles I have on VHS that have never been released to DVD or Blu-ray here in the US. And since it is the holidays, of course, we'll be talking about Christmas titles. First up is Winnie the Pooh and Christmas 2, a great Disney holiday special based on the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh series. Now, this has sort of been released to DVD because it was incorporated in the straight-to-DVD release called Winnie the Pooh, A Very Merry Pooh Year. However, to fit the animation, they actually had to redub it and recolor it, so if you want to have the original unedited version, you gotta go with the VHS. Next up is The Town That Santa Forgot. This one I've actually not seen in a while. Last time I saw this is when it was airing on Cartoon Network, so I don't necessarily remember it too well, but I do remember loving it, and honestly, any special that was played on Cartoon Network needs to have a DVD release. Then we have the classic Rankin Bass, Pinocchio's Christmas. Now granted, out of all the Rankin Bass holiday specials, this is not the best. The songs are a little weak, the story is somewhat mediocre, but it is Rankin Bass and it definitely deserves a DVD release. What I would love to see someday is a great box set full of all the classic Rankin Bass holiday specials together. Will we ever get that? Probably not, but still, this deserves a DVD release just in itself. Then one of my all-time favorite Christmas movies ever made, and that is The Night They Saved Christmas. My brother and I used to watch this one every single year. It is brilliant. Overseas got a DVD release. The US never has. Why? I don't know. But I would highly recommend everybody seeking this one out. Get yourself a VHS copy. It is brilliant. Next up is one of the worst videos I've ever seen, and that is Holiday Treasures, brought to you by Suncoast Video. I cannot say enough bad things about this. It just basically features holiday scenes, a bunch of really random clips, put to really bad synthesized holiday music. This should never get a DVD release. I want to never see this video again. Stay away from this one. Then another really bad video, but one that I still wouldn't mind seeing getting a DVD release, and that is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Alpha's Magical Christmas. If you're like me and you're a fan of the Power Rangers, you're probably going to hate this. It barely features the Power Rangers at all. It features maybe a total 1 minute of the Power Rangers. Only features 3 of them. They're really not in it for a very long time. It's completely pointless. It's basically Alpha and a bunch of kids singing. That is it. Really, really pointless. But I would love to see some season releases of the Power Rangers, and if they do that, I wouldn't mind this being a special feature. Then we have Jiminy Cricket's Christmas. Now this I've actually not watched yet, but from what I can gather from the synopsis, it basically seems to just feature a bunch of classic clips and songs from great Disney animation. What I would assume is that it's all based around a great Christmas story. I'm not 100% sure yet, but if that's what this is, this needs a DVD release. Then Yogi's First Christmas, which has technically been released to DVD-R through Warner Brothers' Burn On Demand program, but as I've said many times, I am completely against that Burn On Demand program. I do not believe in that, so if you want to have this one, you definitely got to get it on VHS. It's a great story, not only featuring Yogi, but featuring a ton of classic Hanna-Barbera characters. This is a fantastic special. Definitely check this one out. Then I got a great double feature set here for you with How the Flintstones Saved Christmas and A Jetsons Christmas Carol. These are two fantastic Hanna-Barbera Christmas specials. I absolutely love them. I do not know why these haven't got a DVD release yet. In How the Flintstones Save Christmas, Fred ends up having to fill in for Santa Claus and save Christmas. And A Jetsons Christmas Carol, well, I think we know what that one's about, but it's a Jetsons, so you gotta love them. These need a DVD release. Then some more great Hanna-Barbera with Casper's First Christmas. This is another great Hanna-Barbera Christmas special, not only featuring Casper, but again, featuring a whole great cast of Hanna-Barbera characters, including one of my favorite Hanna-Barbera characters that a lot of people don't know about, Harry Scary. I would highly recommend this one. Warner Brothers, please release this. Then some great Nickelodeon with Doug, A Christmas Story. This is a fantastic double-length Christmas episode. In a nutshell, it's Christmas Eve, Porkchop here gets framed for a crime he didn't commit, and Doug has to prove his innocence. If you're like me and you grew up loving Doug, this is a must-see. Nickelodeon, please release these seasons. Then some more Doug, however this time, it's brand spanking new Doug. This here's when Doug moved over to the Disney Channel. Now, a lot of people don't like this Doug, and honestly, it's not nearly as good as the Nickelodeon Doug, but I still like it. This here's Doug's Secret Christmas. What ends up happening in this story is Doug's mother is having a baby. And by having the baby, she's having it around Christmas time. It's taking away from Christmas. Doug's not happy about that. He loves the holidays. He doesn't want this whole pregnancy taking away from it, so he decides to throw his own Christmas. But in the end, the mom ends up having the baby. He's got a new brother, and he basically learns, you know, Christmas is all about family, of course. But it's a great watch. I really wish Disney would get around to releasing these seasons. It'll probably never happen, but should have a DVD release. Then one last Disney title here with 101 Dalmatians Christmas. What we have here is just another telling of the classic A Charles Dickens Christmas Story. Yes, we've seen it a million times, but it is Disney, it is 101 Dalmatians. I would love to see this on DVD. So that's it for a look at some Christmas-related titles I have on VHS that have never gotten a DVD or Blu-ray release here in the US. Hope you guys have fun watching. Hope you guys have a great holiday. Whatever you celebrate, have fun with it and watch some great cinema. So that's it. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for my next Collection Corner video. See ya.